For emerging markets, well, I've been very positive about emerging markets for about a year relative to the US, because after 2014, emerging markets grossly underperformed the S&P 500, and it's just around Christmas time, 2016, going into 2017, that they started to outperform the US. And this outperformance has been particularly pronounced in a market like Mexico. When I went to Mexico in January, the currency was depressed and the stock market was relatively low. So the overall price level was incredibly low compared to, say, the US or even compared to Asia. And since then, Mexican assets are up something like 30%. Also, Turkish assets have done very well. And the point here is, you ask me, what are you doing nowadays? I think that the environment going forward, as has been the case in the first 6 months of the year, is that active managers can perform well by being overweight a market because we have volatility and some markets are becoming depressed. I think if you look at the major markets here in Asia, India and China, India is up close to 30% in dollar terms, and China hasn't gone up a lot. So I think that some money will be taken off the table in India and move into China. And the sentiment about China was very negative 6 months ago, a year ago, and now it's turning more positive. So I also increased my positions in China. The sentiment was very negative until recently about Malaysia. The Malaysian ringgit is depressed, had started to move up. I think there's a play in Malaysia as well.